see this morning? Alright, let's look at the E-mini S&P 500. What have you been seeing? Well, as I continue to say, this thing is going to keep going down until we get our act together in this country. So, basically, we're below the 21-day moving average. Of course, we're way below the 89-day moving average. We had a gap down here. So it gapped here, and then just kept falling. On Friday, we had a little bit of pullback on Friday, a little bit of positive, a little bit, very little. It was a down day, of course, but at least towards the end, we had a little bit of a tail here. Today, we see currently it's 7:45 a.m. and it looks like we're going to open within the range of Friday. I'm not sure. I think this market's going to be basically choppy. There's so many things going on with Citigroup now, whether they're going to nationalize that bank or what happens there. But there's a lot more things going on right now, and it's either going to move sideways or possibly retest these lows. This is around 740 range. It was 747 to be exact, but I think it will eventually test 740. But it could, like I said, it's probably just going to bounce around a lot right now. I'm not taking any huge positions until it gives me some more direction. I think if we break these lows here, it'll continue and at least hit 740 area. All right, that's the E-mini. If we move over to the euro dollar, we see we had a pretty nice upswing here. Here's Friday's action was big in the upward direction. We caught a piece of that, but last night it was up a lot. Obviously it's come down, so we got a big tail here. We are still below the 21-day moving average and the 89-day moving average until we close above the 21. Usually probably a couple days before I get too excited, before it hits a nice upswing again. Right now we're still in this downtrend, and I think we're going to bounce between this point and this point. So we're going to be range bound, I believe, for a few days. That's what my thoughts are. But at any rate, at this point, again, I don't see any big trades. If it gets back up here, you might want to look at shorting it for a quick drop. I wouldn't be looking at anything huge in either direction. I think if it gets up here, or here's a even better resistance up here. I'll give you those numbers. That high is 130.87. So up here it's 130.87 is pretty good resistance. So we might retest that today, come down. If you hit that area, you might want to try it with the 30-point stop and see, short it at 130.87 range, maybe 79, somewhere in there with a 30-point stop, and see if you can get a little pullback. But I still think we're going to be range bound between here and here. Oops, and here. So keep that in mind. I think there's a lot of things going on, as I said in the last video. So until some of those things get washed out, I'm not sure which way we're going to be heading. The yen, see, we got them up here, has had some action. This morning, though, we do have some action where we could be moving in the downward direction. Here, low on Friday in the yen was 105.96, which was here. Let me spread this out a little bit. So here is 105.96, I believe. If we open below there, which looks like we're at 105.73 right now, I think you might want to short it and put a stop at 107. I might just put a stop right at 106. Just a short play, see what happens. Maybe a little bit higher than that. I mean, the safe thing to do if you're going to short it there is to put a stop at 107.18 area which is the close of Friday. It's right around here. And but there's a lot of risk there for, I'm not sure if I would risk that much. I will probably do a short if it opens below 105.96 and give it at least till 105.96, and hopefully it keeps dropping. But if it reverses, at least you'll have a stop in there. So to recap that, if it opens below 105.96, which is this point here, sell it and put a stop around 107. Or if you don't want to take that much risk, you can put a stop around 106.11 area and see what happens. All right, have a great day trading, and we'll update you. Maybe we'll look at the silver next time, and see what's going on in the silver. Silver's been on the upward move. I think it's kind of running out of gas, and I was waiting for it to run out of gas before I'm gonna start to short it. But I don't think silver's gonna go up forever with deflation, and there's not a lot of it's not a great hedge for the stock market like the gold is. But gold and silver are kind of towards its highs, I think, and not that it can't go higher, but I think we're kind of close to being plateauing for a while and then looking maybe for a downward move, but we'll see. Right now I'm not ready to jump into that market. All right, have a great day.